Hi Sagittarius, here is your ex-partner reading for the month of March. I've done the 2-row spread like normal. This is the column for you and this is for your ex-partner. Now please bear in mind that sometimes the energies can get crossed over. So if I'm talking about you and it feels that message fits more with your ex-partner, then please apply that to your own situation. Gonna get straight into your reading. Up here we have the Knight of Wands. So we have you here in your own energy. Being Sagittarius, the Wands is fire energy, but also for Aries and Leo. The Knight of Wands, it can talk about rushing into things hastily, okay? It can talk about changing your mind again and again. But it can also talk about not really being in this for the long haul. What I feel, my gut feeling is telling me, is that it is quite possible that you and your ex-partner have come back together on a number of occasions. And it's ended and then you've come back together again. And I feel it's more to do with you. Maybe you don't really know what you want, or maybe you think you really want them and love them and then you change your mind. But I do feel for a lot of you, we are talking about how there has been previous reconciliations between both of you. Now for your ex-partner, they have the Ace of Cups, which is water energy and deals with our feelings and our emotions. Now we can see them feeling emotionally fulfilled and happy, so much so that their cup is overspilling. So I think this is very much talking about how they feel about you. I feel they have a lot of love and a lot of feelings and emotions in regards to you. But I do feel it's you that's being more indecisive here. Now here we see the Star card. The Star card can talk about feeling energized emotionally and physically. You know, the flowing of the two waters here, okay? And that's why, I don't know why, but I do feel, like I said, that there's been previous reconciliations here. Because I just feel that you've gone back into this relationship and you've gone back into it feeling emotionally and physically energized. You know, that you two have kind of flowed together and you've kind of gone back into it. And at the time you've re-entered this relationship, you know, you have felt energized. You probably have wanted it to work out. But we see here, with your ex-partner, the 5 of Pentacles, which talks of being left out in the cold, but quite often it can talk more about a fear of being left out in the cold. And I just feel that every time you've come back together, your ex-partner has all this love and emotions for you, but kind of fears you walking away again, of something going wrong again, of you kind of charging back out of their life again. Because if you look at the position of these two cards up here, you've got this Knight here charging in the opposite direction from these feelings and love here. And I think they just have this feeling that every time you get back together again, they fear you leaving again. Now down here for you, we have the Two of Cups, which is in complete contrast to that Star card that talks of having that even flow. Because the Two of Cups, it talks about testing and difficult times within a relationship. It talks about there being communication breakdowns. It talks about how where there was happiness and harmony, that then turns to this negativity where the two of you don't get along again, where the two of you are arguing again. It can talk about betrayal, and it can talk about a delay in commitment. And I just think that this is referring to the fact that, you know, as I said, I don't know what it is. I just feel that there has been a number of reconciliations where you've attempted to get back together again, but you end up back at this stage here with the Two of Cups. Or it may very well be that recently you have entered back into this relationship. You have felt energized and, you know, emotionally. But your ex-partner has been fearing the loss and the breakdown again of this relationship. And then here again we see it. Now, when I was doing this position for your ex-partner, I had a jumper card which I decided to keep. But the first card I did take out was the King of Swords. And it is upright, and the King of Swords talks of our thinking and our thoughts and our communication. And we see here your ex-partner trying to analyze this relationship, trying to work out whether the relationship is all good or whether it's all bad. It can talk about your ex-partner wanting to sit down and have a proper talk to you, properly trying to open up the communication lines to talk about the future of this relationship. Because the jumper card here that came out was the Five of Wands reversed. And it can talk about there being external issues that are creating internal issues and struggles within them. And due to these internal issues and struggles, they are trying to gain some clarity here. They're trying to work out what this whole relationship is actually about. Because like I said, I do feel there's a toing and throwing between you both. And I think they are going to reach this point where they are actually going to sit down and really think long and hard about this. And like I said, possibly suggest to you to have this real heart-to-heart conversation. Now, down here for you, for your outcome card, we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords talks about completions. It's an ending. It can talk about where you may have felt some intense pain over this breakup. But also your ex-partner has as well. And it can talk about how the relationship, the toing and throwing, it comes to an end, and it comes to an end this time, maybe very bitterly. It talks about a breakup. It talks about an ending, but it also talks about an ending to that pain that's felt, either by you or by them. Now, their outcome card is the King of Cups. It is water energy, Scorpio, Cancer and Pisces. So some of you may very well be involved with a water sign, but it doesn't have to be that. It can talk about the King of Cups is somebody that is well balanced and gets a strong hold of their emotions. And it may very well be that your ex-partner needs to do that now, needs to get a strong hold of their emotions in order to let this go. The King of Cups as well, it can talk about seeing somebody or something for what it really is now. I just feel for the majority of you, there's most definitely love there from your ex-partner's side and possibly from your side too. But I feel that you charge into this relationship with them. But then as quick as you charge into it, you charge back out again. And they know that and they fear it. Every time you come back, they fear losing you again. And I just feel that ultimately, between you both, communication ends up breaking down between you. You end up not kind of being on the same page. And all this does is just creates hurt and pain for you and for them. And I really feel that in the month of March, you're going to make that decision to completely end this once and for all. To know that it's no good going backwards and forwards, when ultimately you end up back at the very beginning again. Feeling, hurt, feeling pain, arguing, not getting along with each other. And I think your ex-partner is going to get a strong hold now of all these emotions that they felt up here. I think they're going to really analyze this relationship. And it's going to then allow them to actually see what this relationship is actually about, or indeed what you are about. And they're then going to get a strong hold of their emotions. You know, they had that jumper card which spoke about external struggles, which is opposite this Two of Cups here, which talks about testing and difficult times. And it can talk about those external struggles, creating these internal struggles within them, which is resulting in them trying to gain some clarity here, trying to analyze what this relationship is all about. I just feel for the majority of you, there's a lot of love here between you both, but for some reason, you just can't seem to maintain a relationship for the long haul. Whether it is due to there being differences between you both, or how you both approach the relationship is different, or whether it is a case that communication ends up breaking down. And as I said, I do feel there have been previous attempts at reconciling this relationship, but each time it ends up breaking back down. And I think for who this message applies to, in the month of March, we're going to see a final break in this. We're going to see you both deciding once and for all that this needs to stop. Because it's not fair to you and it's not fair to them. All it brings is pain and hurt and letdown. So Sagittarius, that does conclude your reading. It may be quite a specific message here for somebody, okay? I will be back again really soon with the love reading. Thank you so much for liking, sharing and subscribing to my channel. It really does mean a lot to me, okay? And thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.